No, can't do it that way. Let's go. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah, and this is the message that the Lord God has given unto me to give unto you. Not by might, nor by power, but by my say the Lord of hosts. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'm going to tell you to read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But the prophecy start with Hearken, and the Lord God tells the rebel, here's a rebel. I'm going to use you as a signet. Not that signet going forth. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger. He shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Behold, I shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And it shall turn the hearts of the children back to the father hearts back to the children. He shall come and strike the earth for the curse. Audible voice. The apocalypse has begun. Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. You got to go to Horeb. Gotta go Horeb, man. If you don't go to Horeb, you're not gonna know who you are, what you are, what type of power you have, the things, the many blessings that you have seen, the many things that you can do. I ain't gonna be just like I was a damn fool. Running to the 7-day event. Now God has given me so much power, knowledge with us, and I go like, here, 7-day Adventist church, take all of it. I want y'all to have it all. I just want her. I'm just telling you. Crushed the locust, got the woman, and was on my way to hell. I lived in hell. Yeah, you know how you can live on earth living in hell. Y'all know how that goes. Yeah, never no peace. No peace at all. Never any peace. All right. Nah, you was having sex, there was no peace. All right. How could that happen? Well, we'll try to have one with somebody. You're not doing it that way. You can't do it that way. It's happening like this and that. Oh, you got such a feel for my wife, and I'm telling you the truth. All right. Because some of y'all say worse things than that. But when y'all behind the closed doors, the pastors and preachers talking all peaceful when they get behind closed doors. Boy, you hear them fools out there howling and screaming like I'm the second coming. How much money did we collect? All right. No. We'll do better next time. No, we're gonna do better when we win. Where we going? When it is May the 7th? Oh yeah. No. Nah, we're gonna really get them on May the 7th. Man. No, that's a big auditorium. We're gonna have more people there. No, I'm just telling you what's going on, man. I listen to it every morning. I listen to this morning rerun, man. My mind was on. I was looking at. Listening to IUIC people in their lives. Yeah, Bishop Nathaniel, that's his name, and the rest of them, a bunch of lies. Oh no, their days are numbered. And I say they are numbered very, very short. Very short. Because they're just like HI people, you're leading God's people to sin and sin, and God can't let that because things have been changed. We going no, we're going to receive out where we already done all that. Well, we're going to get to the point where we're going to be using our power. And it ain't going to be like they're doing it. With all that noise, hooping and hollering, and nothing happened. Just like they're in the church house now with all that pretense. Like they can really, oh, no, God going to hear you. Come on up here. Come to the altar and I'm going to pray over you. Yeah, I'm going to pray over you. And then you're going to, like something going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All going to happen, you're going to go in your pocketbook or your wallet and give them money. Yeah, that's all that's going to happen. And you're going to walk out there feeling good. Yeah. Or did you hear the word today? Oh, yeah. Did you hear what the pastor said today? Oh, yeah. What did he say? I don't know. I don't remember, but it sure did sound good. And if you do remember, it's something that you remember. Oh, no, you see how you did the 23rd stone just time? So it'd be the same thing, we're regurgitating the same thing over and over again. There's no power, nothing there, and you're not doing it the right way. Then you want God to bless an evil and wicked thing. You can't do that. Because I was one of them. I was in that church. I was all that. Come on, y'all. Come on up to the altar. Right. You say the prayers over and everything, and they're going to go walk away in the same condition. Really, the worse now than what they started out. Yeah. No, our people still fall for the same old lie. They showed I was watching Africa, the news in Africa, BBC News, Algeria's and France 24. Yeah, same thing, drought, famine, everything. And then show you how Esau have destroyed the world. And now they show this little guy in Africa, and he trying to get all the people together now to come pick up all the trash and everything. Yeah. No. That's why I had y'all to go there. Book of Revelation. I'm gonna destroy them that destroy the earth. Right. Because you're not looking at it, you looking at the narrative they're putting you out there. Because you talking about, well, we gonna go out here and pick up trash. We gonna start turning this global warming back. Right. But yet and still they can send big old rocket ships out of space. What is that doing to the ozone layer? Oh, it's not doing anything. That is a lie. That is a lie. The old ozone third, how many? 3 fingers thick. Which one you want to put up? This one? It's still going to be only 3 fingers thick. Yeah, you want to put it up there like that? Still going to be 3 fingers thick. That's how thick that layer is. Yeah. And you're destroying it. They send no, because all of them doing now. They show it on the Pakistani now. They got the private companies and they send these satellites in outer space, and it's much more cheaper. All of them doing the same thing. All of them doing the same thing, destroying the firmament. Yeah, they call it the ozone layer, and they're destroying it. And you want to know why it's getting hot? Then what they're doing, Lord God tell you. So Lord God gonna punish Nimrod now from building off planet, but he's not gonna do these people nothing from going off planet. Come on, bro. God don't have no respect of person. God don't have respect for person. They started doing that. Then what they do? They blame it on the poor people. Well, it's those poor people that's doing that. Yeah, we're gonna do it just like we do all the time. We're gonna blame it on them, the African American. Yeah, the true Israel, we're blaming on them like they do all the time. Right. They are the ones why the inflation is so high. They are the ones. Oh no, they are the ones why you don't have apartments and everything. They are the ones. Who controls the governments? Where y'all at? Just like I heard this morning. No, Mexico. they're in Mexico, and they talk about how high the rent and everything going on. You're gonna blame that on Israel also, because that's what they do. Yeah, and they don't tell nothing about Esau. No, we can't say nothing about Esau. No, they're the Jewish people. We can't say nothing about them. I don't care what they're doing. No, we can't say, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's Esau. That's the lie Esau put down. He destroyed the whole world because as he told you, he was going to destroy the whole world. All right, well, keep watching. Keep doing like I say, bless the Jewish people and God gonna bless you. So when the wicked ones stand up in Jerusalem claiming to be God, the ruler of the world, what you gonna do there? What you gonna say? Well, you know. All right, well, keep on doing like you're doing there. Okay, well, I don't mind being a damn liar. All right. I don't know what's worse, the damn liar or the damn fool. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, God of all, and behold us. Send that fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hands against the strange nations. Let them see thy powers. Thou art sanctifying us before them. Be thou magnified among them before us. Let them know thee as we have known thee. There's no God but only thou, O God. Show new signs, make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand, thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation, pour out wrath, take away the adversary, destroy the enemy. Make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare their wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the ruler of the heathens that say there is no other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and harry them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that are called by thy name, upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. Have mercy upon Jerusalem, the holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with their unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony to those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let their prophet be found faithful. O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servant, according to the blessing of Aaron over that people, that all that dwell upon earth may know that thou art the Lord, the eternal God. All right. No. I mean, I understand. No, I know you can't listen to me. Your mom gonna whip you because you're listening to me. Your bank account gonna get a little less because you listen to me. They know what I'm talking about. All right. No. Anyway, you can't listen like that. You gotta do it undercover. Just like Nicodemus, he came to Jesus by night. Good master. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Anyway, let's continue on. So after that, that's Mexico. And because that's what they do all over. No, just like Elon Musk, he get rid of all those people at Twitter. Watch all this, see how all that high rent in on the West Coast. Watch how it start going down. All those houses that was worth millions and millions of dollars. Watch how they start losing them. Watch. All right. God has a way of doing things, man. And all you gotta do what? Be not frantic. What else? So I saw that. No, and they showed this place in Africa. Of course, they're gonna send somebody now. They sent Esau out in Africa, and the people, and show the people how they came out there and they built these these cisterns with that holds water, cisterns. So they build. No, if I'm not pronouncing that, well, then you pronounce it the right way. It's still a place that holds water. So they build these cisterns, and they never laid the pipe from going from the river to the cisterns that hold the pipe and to hold the water. And then the people move in there. They had to get rid of the fungi and everything. They move into that place, and they got to walk 2.5 miles a day down to the river, which the river is now drying up, to get the water and bring it back. And they do that every day. Yeah, the young boys and young men. Every day they do that. And so they were showing that, because that's Esau. That's Esau. Now they're still in that water. I told you what they did in Africa. Right. Then they showed South Africa. Told you, bro, when them people call you African American, that's just like that's worse than calling you the N-word. That's the way they feel about them. Man, but why Shaka Zulu? And when Shaka Zulu counselor went to Great Britain and had them sitting down there on the ground and throwing bananas at them. They walk around with their family with everything on the disease. We so proud. Here. Yeah. No, that's what they was. That's what they did. And that's what they think of you right now. So when they call you African American, they telling you how they feel about you. All right. You Israel, don't worry. One day, just like when Muhammad Ali beat that man down, said, "What you gonna call me? What's my name?" Boom, hit him again. What's my name? Boom, hit him again. What's my name? Muhammad Ali. No, the Lord already told you what He's gonna do to him. They're gonna say that y'all truly God's chosen people. Y'all Israel, God's chosen. They're gonna know who y'all are, because God said He's gonna make them afraid of you, and they're gonna know. But let's keep on going, press and fall. And so now, then after I saw that, so in South Africa, they're trying to get the people, they go down there to Court of Justice. Yeah, the DOJ, Department of Justice. And they go down there and they got all the loud crying women down there trying to get reparation for when they came, when apartheid came, to kick all the people out their land, out their house, and took all that over and gave it to Esau. Right. That's Great Britain did it. And so they're not going to Great Britain. You're right there. Then they got some little young boy up there. He don't care. And people get up there and say, well, listen, now you know we can't do nothing about it, but this is what we're going to do for you. We're going to put a couple of $1 million in your bank, and we're going to give you the best car, the best house. We're going to give you the best everything. But you got to keep your mouth shut about this. Now, delay and deny. Deny and delay. Just keep on doing the rest. And that's what they're doing. And then they got our women down there hollering like that. It's never going to happen like that. Why? Because the Lord, God says it's not going to happen. Now, if you want justice, take him. Take it to justice. Take it to him. Take it straight to your creator. Say, now, creator, now you say, right, but you haven't repented. So if you repent and you take that to Jesus, nah, not that Christian Jesus, not the blind hair, blue-eyed Jesus. We talking about the Jesus, the Christ, the Nazarene, the one, your creator. But it comes with stipulation. So when you repent with your heart, keep all your commandments, keep the commandments, statute, judgment up there, and take it to all that crying, you doing that to him, do it to God and see what's going to happen to these people. See if they don't say, well, what you want? We going to do it for you. Whatever you ask, we're going to, they'll be so scared. Because Lord God said, he hears the prayer of her that is crying. He hears the prayer of the poor and innocent. He hears the prayer of the widow. He hears the prayer of the fatherless. And he answered them. I hear the prayers of Israel. Come on, man. What you think? What we think what we be doing all this week? We've been going over what? Over our fathers and how they left us what we need to do in the latter days as we are living in now. And everything will change. I'm telling you from experience. All right. But you go ahead on there. Go ahead on. Keep on following me. Because the man, I see the women up there and say, now they think that's going to change. They're not going to change. They're going to give us what? When something do happen, they'll give you some kibbles and bits and send you on your way and make you think like you got something. And all the time you have a handful of nothing. You need justice, and only justice comes from justice. Blessed art thou, O Lord, what? The righteous judge. Yeah, what did you say? Blessed art thou, O Lord, the righteous judge. Now we've done the 18 benediction. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who loveth righteousness and justice. That's the name. That's what he said. All right. Because that's what you got to take. You got to take it to the Lord. That what y'all taking to is not for him. Just like Israel as a scattered to the full glory. People in America the same way. I listen to them and got a man on there telling the women, what you looking for the man? And he go in there and cut their head off. But he telling the truth, but he telling it to them in a negative way. And you're not giving them the remedy. Because when you come listen to me, I'm giving you everything as the Most High have given unto me. I'm giving it unto you, the Lord God. And I give you the remedy. Now, if you don't do the remedy, well, that's on you. But you can't say that he haven't did just like he told Father Adam. He told Father Adam, say, Adam, if I wouldn't have warned you and told you, then that would have been up on me. That's why you always send your forerunner. Before you come, you send a forerunner. And I'm just a forerunner. And now, no, you got a lot of us out there now. And when they tell you, because when it's over, I ain't talking about the ICP or HRP, man, people don't have nothing. They come to you with no power. They come to you just like all the rest of the Christians in those church houses, those denominations. That's all it is. It's another denomination. And well, that's why I'm coming to you. Well, I want you to come join my church. I want you to come and be a part of us. Come on, man. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, return unto your creator. That's why I tell you that you got to go reestablish a personal relationship with your creator. If you don't do that, ain't nothing going to happen for you. All right. Well, you go ahead and do as you please. Come on. You know, what else I saw this morning? I'm just telling you what's going on. Oh, man, I didn't read the dream from yesterday, and now they ride. And now that's what I had from yesterday. No. That was yesterday, huh? This Asian woman had taken a box and was going to get it back. She was in the building and she seen us coming, and a few men, she was coming from the back, seen us and went back the way she came. Next, the two men in her was rolling on the ground. She was beating them, and she was trained. I come and start getting on the ground with them to stop her and get the package back. So, you know how you be in a large building on a corner? On a corner, the building was like that light color brick, not the red brick, the gold brick, but light. So that's what it was. And so, you know, it's a corner. So if you're on a corner, if I come this way, you can turn the corner and go that way. So that's how it was. The Eternal bless thee and keep thee. The Eternal make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Eternal lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all mind. So what happened when this yesterday dream? Well, I've been dreaming so much, but I don't remember more. So she looked at these men coming. So when she come this way on the corner, going from west to east, and she see them coming. So she, an Asian woman, and so she look at them. So she turns around with a box in her hand, and she go back to the other way. And so when she go back to the other way, she see them now coming from same thing because she just then turned the corner and went the other way. Right, she faced the north and south, but she still see them coming from where? They're coming from the east to the west. And so she saw that. So she goes back the way she can. Next thing you know, I was watching them, and she on the ground, and they on the ground, and me and her on the ground, and they was trying to take a box at her, but she was whipping them because she was trained. She was trained. She was trained. She was whipping them, man. So next thing you know, I go get on the ground with her and try to get the box for her. She was an Asian woman. So that's what I saw. So next thing I saw, a lot of people look like rioting. So I saw a whole lot of people, and it looked like they was rioting. It looked like, no, because all that didn't happen and came to pass already. I just didn't say it yesterday, and it didn't came to pass already. All right. No, let me see. No, you know the day is short day, so if we don't get to the lesson, don't feel bad. Get to it. All right. The dream, I was at an old house I used to live. Oh man, I had a lot of them going back to how I first started off. And I was about to go somewhere because before I lived in a project, I lived in like in middle class, something like that. Right. And then sometimes I go back to the house, sometimes I go to the project. Yeah. And I used to live and I was about to go somewhere and I invited my cousin, Michael, to come. And when I came to my room, I wanted him to take a shower and a change before we left. And when he first got there, I started to tell him about how things have changed. They have changed. And I told him I have learned so many things about God, and there are so many things that I'm able to do now. And in my head, I was thinking about how I have power from on high, and I could ask for what I want to be done. And God gave me the power to kill someone. That's where we're at. That's where you're at now. Because when we go out, that's when they meet us, they already know. Now, I ain't going to be like I told you, I've been telling y'all that. When they come out there with all that howling and screaming, we're going to ask them a question. If they can't answer that question, and we're going to tell them desist. And if they keep doing it and say, well, no, they're going to be dropping dead right there on we might have to revive them, but I told y'all that already. All right. I didn't say that part to him. I kept it to myself. And I was just explaining what God had done for us all. So then I started to give him some food. And I had some type of drawer that pulled from out of my bed that I had lots of fresh cooked chicken. Fresh cooked chicken. Yeah, well, me and chicken got a thing going on. Anyway, fresh cooked chicken. No, I got a lot of people. Anyway. When get them chicken with that rooster, them things don't attack them chickens like you think about it. The dog might be doing, but the other possum and all that, they don't attack them chicken like that. Got to be something big. Because that rooster wear anything out, possum, something like that, boy, that rooster wear that out, coyote or something like that. Got to be a big somebody. Other than that, and don't have 2 or 3 roosters. Boy, they'll wear that thing out. Yeah. No. So I had some type of drawer that I pulled out from my bed that had a lot of fresh cooked chicken that I made in there, and gave him about 5 pieces on a plate, and some sliced square pineapples. And he laughed with me together and said something about how good I was serving him hospitality. All right, no. Pineapple have a thing meaning to it also. Because I used to watch Psych with Dooley Hall and this other guy. Yeah, it's the white psych and everything. They have a pineapple. So then you come to find out that the pineapple means something. Yeah, it means something. Yeah. And no, no. Because last time I had I seen this in a dream, a vision, deja vu. My brother, and he came in the holy angel came in and asked me about the pineapple. This is in one of my other dreams, right? Right, and I could take it or leave it, and I left it. All right. Anyway, no, let's just continue. Uh, about 5 pieces on a plate. All right, no. Squares of pineapple, and he laughed with me together and said something about how good I was serving him hospitality, uh, Father Abraham. And about my accent, the way I talked, then he was eating. Then I asked him, did he need some clothes? So I picked him out some of my clothes that I had folded up on my bed. And then I opened another drawer, and under the bed, I had all of my socks. And there I had. And I gave him a pair of black and white ones. And then he went into the bathroom shower. And I remember I had saw the pineapple sitting on a plate. All right. No, sitting on the plate. And I ate a few, and I saved him 5 pieces. And then my grandma was about sitting on the couch. Couch is a short thing. And I saw one of my younger cousins that is 12 years old, who I don't really like being around that much because of the morals. Their parents have taught him the following. To the follower, to follow them. And she opened the bedroom door, and while he is in the shower, and says she has to use the bathroom, just goes and sit on the toilet. And I hear my grandmother say, just let her go. And now I'm talking, why didn't she just wait and then go into another bedroom? Uh-uh. Bedroom is, no, a bedroom, just like you say, what come out the mouth, what goes in the mouth come out to the drawer. Do not defile a man. What comes out the heart, what's in the heart comes out the mouth, that defiles a man. All right. No. If it's Michael, the archangel Michael, well, he preparing, he cleansing himself up for do what? I'm just saying something. You probably already have the interpretation. I'm just saying something. All right, you probably already have the interpretation, but let's see. All right, here my grandmother said, just let her go. And I'm thinking, why didn't she wait on, go another bathroom? Then I see into the shower and see my cousin Michael laying on the floor in the tub. Now shower, just letting the water run on him. And I knew that he was in some type of distress and was thinking about how he had just lost his sister and mother about a year and a half, all right? A year and a half. All right. No, Michael, same thing what Michael means. All right. A year and a half. That's not that long of a time. No, just leave it alone. It'll come. All right. Interpretation of the first dream. I look into the iPhone, watch the Israelite camp, man. That means what's going to happen. It's for everyone to see. Told you that. And will be shown and shared like how when you use the phone and look into the picture as well. And when the man looking for the equal 104, I look up 104 on the soul search. And I found that in the Greek dictionary, number judgment. All right. Now I already told her now, let them go ahead. Let them do atheists. All right. Okay, atheists. Perception, food, discernment, judgment. 43, also type 44. I saw it, that it brought me a word that Adar, that's the month of Adar. and it say it corresponds to 103. No, the month is $8. $8 a month. Go watch. All right, the same word means value. All right. No, $8 a month. Probably for all right, go house meaning $8. 12 Hebrew month, $8. See? Okay. Now I already know what it means. Okay, no, because you can also have no, dust and ash. Oh, I forgot. All right, if it comes to me, I'll tell you. I see the judgment is going to be made public. I told you that. And also they are going to be judged by fire. I noticed also in a dream that I was also given a date, and I read October the 3rd correspond with 144 in my dream, because the man will look for things to equal 144, because popular among the people, even I used to do it. So I went into Psalm 144, look at the verse 144, 3 to 10. And being the 3rd and the 10th equal October, being the 10th month, and this message for those people in those camps to stay away from the doctrines that come out their mouth that they use in their own soul. That's what they're doing. All right. Now go read it. He posted it. And I looked in the book. I'm currently reading Shepherd of Herman's verse. God showed me all of the things that the camp doctrine people and the people who are going to go along with them are indulging in, and what the spirits they have within them. Now remember, he told you, populace of Elijah. Now, populace of Elijah, no, the populace of Father Abraham. And when he told him, Jael, our holy angel, the angel of the eternal God, told Father Abraham, no matter how much you speak, answer not. Whoever answer Azazel falls under the will and way, the power that he has given them. And that's what they're under, that spell, that great deception. I was under great deception. I told you about the Seventh-day Adventist Church and all the other ones. I was under great deception. A lot of people under that great deception right now. I also look in the book I'm currently reading, the Shepherd of Herman, the verse, and God showed me all the things that the camp down creeping the people going along with them are indulging. So go read it. I don't care what they do, man. It's over. All right. Here now see the names of those women which clothed with the black garment of the four are the principal. First, no, perfidious. So they're doing that. The second, incontinence. So they're doing that incontinence. They're doing that right now, because they're on a different clone and they say different things. One of them out there told you that yesterday. I looked on there. And he told and said, Mary and Joseph had sex. Come on, bro. And the third, infidelity. So they in there doing all type of stuff in them camps. All right, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out in full pleasure. And they doing their will. Cause I watched them stand on there, and they got the incense burning and tell him, look at this fool. And he got his hair. You can see his hair been fried and dyed. Yeah. Because his beard is one color and his head look like it's black and another color. I said, man, what kind of no? And then you listen to them people, and he up there all proud, arrogant, and boastful. Yeah, probably. I'm going to get on my jet plane and go. I'm just telling you, you're gonna see it gonna come out. It always do. And the rest of following are called thus: sadness, malice, lust, anger, lying, foolishness, pride, hatred, the servant of God, which carries these spirits shall see indeed the kingdom of God, but shall not enter into it. They're doing it right now. They're seeing the kingdom of God, but they're not entering the kingdom of God. Do they have on sackcloth and ashes? Are they praying and humbling? No, they're not. God don't hear that foolishness, what they're doing. I told you he doesn't. Because if he was hearing the foolishness, they'd be healing the sick, raising the dead, opening up the sight of blind, doing everything that's follow God's disciple. They'd be having dreams and visions just like y'all here, hearing all the voice. Because it was happening to them, they'll tell you, oh, no, last night I received my white stone and my name was changed. And that's not happening to them. All that calling with all that howling and screaming. Man, that's not of God. Be not clamorous. I learned that in Christianity. All that howling and screaming on the corner. That don't do nothing. I watched people all the many years standing on that corner with a megaphone. Now you go see him sitting down there, gray hair and everything. He's just as big as he want to be. Yeah. No, because I would have been doing the same thing, thinking that's of God, that's Christianity. That's all the works of mammon. God again, just like when you hear Joyce Meyer and them talking about how their husband playing golf and they walking around and they pretending and in their mansions and all that's not of God, man. All that stuff they fall to the devil. You gonna see it. The orange you had on was to be the live by the by the live yesterday because I couldn't find anything about orange that related to my dream, quite like how those people are going to be treated like convicts. They are going to be exposed all over social media, and everyone's going to see it. And why I saw it on my phone, also, he was complaining about only making $24 an hour, look like 24 in Greek dictionary mean indignation. Great affliction showing that they are going to complain about the treatment that they are getting, how it's unfair and they can't make ends meet and they're going to be full of spirits, anger, and wrath because of. All right, so I heard that before. I seen that no within them, the bishops and the deacons talking about the monies and stuff they received, and it's not fair. And one camp got this type of money, another got that type of money, and they had to send that money always to Danielle and the people at the top. But no, I told you the dream. So in the dream, the vision, God showed me everything that happened to Joy Morgan. I forgot. It might have Joy Morgan on a video. Might have on the video. So so he showed me what they had did. Yeah, they was now he showed me the house and everything. No, the house was in I think the house was in England. Right. And the guy was no, he wasn't a gardener. He was a landscaper. That's what he was. He was a landscaper. And so he comes there with two other men. They come there and they dig a big hole and they take a. Now I didn't see when they put the body in the ground. But they took and dig a big hole, and we was on the other side of the fence watching them as they do dig the big hole and stuff. And so we went to a radio station, and when we came back to the radio station, uh, no, they had then taken a little a bobcat, a little white bobcat. They had to take it, and they had it all sprayed out smooth, and the hole closed up and everything. And so they came over on this side of the fence, and man, we said, man, he done that real fast, and he's standing up there all power, average, yeah, we done it fast. It was supposed to meant to be fast and all that, because they had to take it and buried her body and put no, and they had at first they had like little grass growing on it. The next thing you know, they had weeds growing up on it. And they was bragging about how fast they done it. So they had a landscaper to bury that girl. Like then after I seen that, so next scene I seen them all lined up in an orange jumpsuit. And they was on a bridge, and the bridge had the arcs on the bridge. You know how they have an arc on the bridge, and they had that. No, it wasn't America. It wasn't in America. And it was the bridge was long, and the arcs were big, tall arcs, and they had them lined up. No, the federal government they had army men. They was in green suits. I mean, in their fatigues and everything, and they had them all lined up. I don't know if they had them in chains at that time. I can't remember that part of it, but I remember that all of them lined up and they was going to jail. And so when I looked at that, what came to mind after I went and looked back at the picture I see, and that's what came and said, the arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. That's what came to me. So after I seen that, he said something, I don't know if he said you niggas come on or something like that, but he took them all the way, made them make a left, and all them inside that building. So next I seen Steve Carell, you know Steve Carell, and I seen him in this, he was on his yacht. He was on his yacht, and the yacht was doing all type of crazy things on the yacht, making the yacht flip and do all that on the yacht, right? He was driving the yacht, and I saw that. And then after I saw that, next thing you know, I was at a train, no, it was a station house, a bus and a train station together. Like, no, because I like to say the barn hall, but it wasn't the barn hall. because I was there and I wanted to catch the train, but I was too late to catch the train. And said, well, we got a bus going to Chicago. Well, that's as much as I remember of the dream when I was going, getting and bringing up. No, I wrote it down, but I was bringing it up. And so that's when he said that, that's what it reminded me of. Because during that time, they had killed Joy Morgan. And they sacrificed Joy Morgan. As I posted that, they still doing no sacrifice. I told you that God took him to New York City, and New York City had a building that had 33 steps, the same building where they go pay child support and all that. So he showed me that in New York City. And he showed me when I was on the top. Now I seen them talking to a man here like a dragon on the back, but he was really talking to somebody behind the curtain, like in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, he was talking about somebody was a demon behind the curtain that he was talking to. And they had two of them up there. And then, Lord, oh, let me see all that. No, I told y'all that. That's why I say you got to go look at now the earlier videos I used to upload to YouTube. And the 45-minute video, about 20 minutes of that is the dreams and the vision, just like right now, 41 minutes gone by. So that's why I say when I looked at this here, I say it must be the time for judgment to come out against them. All right. So, and when now I already know income tax, IRS, I don't know they're going to come for them. And when they open the third seal, third beast say, come and see, and I beheld a loaded black horse that sit on him, a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the full beast say, a measure of wheat for a penny and a measure of barley for a penny. And see that I heard not the oil or the wine. And when the man got sweet waffle cone, I typed in sweet and I got this. Though wickedness sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. Yeah. No, that's in I heard some I heard I wanted a picture. Okay, I can't remember what picture that was. Oh man, I told you this not too long ago. And it told him about how it told him how oh man, no. About a sweet lie and a bitter truth. I can't think of it. It's in one of my videos. But let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes. Tell you the same thing about the sweetness and the bitterness. Yeah. Nah, I can't even think of that one. It's in the book of Ecclesiastes. All right. No, because it tell you about he ate was sweet in his mouth, but when he swallowed, it became bitter in his stomach. All right. No, it's in the book of Ecclesiastes. And it tell you about because a girl used to tell me bread is sweet. Oh, man, I can't think of it right now. It'll come back. It'll come back. When I come back, I'll tell it to you. Anyway, drought and heat consume the snow. Water so do the grave those which have sinned. The womb shall forget him, and the worm shall feed sweetly on him, and he shall be no more remembered, and the wickedness shall be broken as a tree. Right. So now, they got right, bread of this. There you go. The bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but the apple of his mouth should be full with gravel. All bread is sweet. There you go, right there. All bread is sweet to a homo, and he would not leave off till he died. There you go. All right. The man was also obsessed because he feeds on the fatness of the world, or obese. The man was also obese because he feeds on the fatness of the world. And everything that he is consumed is sweet, even the words that he listened to. And that what comes inside of him is like a waffle cone. May be sweet, but in his heart is bitterness and indignation. When the man said he'd been coming to the ice cream place a while now, it's because he'd been hearing the same sweet words all his life that he didn't really get out of Christianity. But it's worse. And when he went to go into the back, he talked to the woman. She was found crazy. Now let's stop. because no, this the interpretation of the dream, right? Because that's what Christianity. That's in the shepherd of hermits. The two shepherds, and how one shepherd let them have their pleasure and do whatever they want to do, and the other shepherd keep them moving and hogging them and go. It's in the shepherd of hermits. Go read it. All right. Didn't really get out of Christianity, but worse, when he went to go into the back, he talked to the woman, she was found crazy. That's the camp doctrine. People talking and repenting the false doctrine, repeating the false doctrine, making them become confused in the spirit, in their minds, and are unsettled. That's what it does. Because even in Christianity, when people go read the Holy Bible without obeying the voice, keep the commandments, say, man, it contradicts itself. Right. And they'll be trying now to give a contradiction. I say, because I go through all the books. When you go through all the books, just like when I told you when Jesus was born, and some of them have a different date, but because different books have different dates. So all I do now, reverse engineer. Yeah. So I just basic math, and I say, oh yeah, that's when he was born. All right. And so no, because that's what they're doing. What they're doing is still Christianity, even though they call it IUIC people, Israelites united in Christ, is still Christianity, and it's no different. It's no different. They're doing the same thing, robbing the people out their monies and everything. No, you come to me, I tell you, man, I can't do nothing for you. I can tell you who can do something for you, and that's why I always tell you, go back to the law of God. I can't divide without money. You got to give me some money. And you got to put on my colors. Yeah, you got to go put on my black and gold, or my black and maroon, or my black and purple. And walk around the street like all arrogant and powerful. Ooh, listen. Ooh, they're talking about us. And women stand by. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. That is not of God. And then your people sitting on side obese. I have all type of sickness and disease on them, man. I just full of it. And now people still falling for the same thing, sweet words. And then just like it doesn't bless the Jewish people, God, go well, keep on. Don't worry. Their Messiah coming. And he ain't gonna be too long in coming. I'm just telling you. Oh no, he's on his way. Because they think bless the Jewish people jump by, and then when their wicked ones show up and they're building the third temple, what you think he's coming for? To join them? Why we're gonna join everybody hand? We're gonna sing Kumbaya. Are you coming for take over the whole world? And if you don't bow down to me, take my mark and everything, it ain't gonna be like that. You gotta bow down to me and take my mark. And if you don't take my mark, and you gonna hold on to that Christ thing, and you don't take my mark, well, come on, y'all, bring the pliers, get the lye, pour it in his nostril, get the lye and vinegar, pour it down his nostril, pull out his fingernails, go read it. It's in a problem of Elijah. Tell you what he's going to be doing. And then all of a sudden, all those who've been blessed, the Jews, and God going to bless you. Our father Abraham would never have done nothing like that. Too late. Too late. Come on. Bring it on. Just telling you. Anyway, let's continue. No, because our people think it's that the camp doctrine, people talking, repeating the false doctrine, the people making them become confused in the spirits and their minds are unsettled. And when I came in and talked to her and calmed her down, God was showing me that I would have the power to show and heal people from those doctrines and cast out demons and devils out of a person who hears those things and hold them as truth by me, showing them what this says, that the Lord and the real truth, that why she instantly came to her right mind when I helped her. Power from up on high. I got something else for you too. All right. Now that's in Belteshazzar's dream and vision. Jared dream and vision. All right. Because that's where you're going at when you're going to meet these people. And people going to come in the fall. Hey, you come over here. And you're going to ease on over there. And then they're going to talk about, do you know Jesus? You say, yeah, I know. You know Christ? Yeah, you know you're Israelite? I know that I'm Israel. And they're going to be asking you questions. And you're going to be asking them to answer all those questions. And all of a sudden, God says, ask them this question. And then you're going to ask them questions and say, where is that found written at? That's what they did to me. Because I was telling them HYP. And I was telling them everything. And the next thing you know, they started asking, well, where's that found at? And where's that found at? Because they had the book right there. They had the apocrypha right there. And they didn't know none of it. They didn't. They just had it. And all they was doing was regurgitate. Because they're young men, they're children. And a lot of them, no, a lot of them can't have stood in the gap, denied having obeyed the voice, kept the commandment, humble themselves that they may receive the power from up on high. And they're just going by what somebody else have told them. All right. Anyway, let's go. All right. So Jared got his power from up on high. All right. And when I look at Esau, asked him to call the man an ignorant fool if he knew where she went, and he was surprised but didn't say anything because he knew I was right and I had the power of God with me. See, and say all the things in confidence. And when he said he scared her, showing what the camp doctrine people like to do and find joy when they yell at fair-skinned people, Esau or not, and they like to scare them and bully them for fun. Because that's what they like to do. That's what they like to do until they meet somebody like Jared or some other person that God have given them the truth. Because we're not just coming with words alone, we come with power. Remember how it works as need is. So when we need that power, it's right there. Boy, them angels going to be right there waiting on. Nah, what you want me to do to him? I'm telling you. That's where we're going at. Now, let's go. Now, it's going to be 3 o'clock before I know it. I don't think we'll get into the lesson today. But anyway, let's continue on. Now, Yehuda didn't post nothing. Yehuda took something off. He can post the blessing or anything, Yehuda. Oh, man, come on. Anyway, and when he said she went to the Jersey shore, God brought into my remembrance that the Jersey shore is notoriously a quite dirty and polluted place. And it was showing me that the doctrine that the man said brings people back into even more polluted and bad place. All right. Now he wrote the scriptures. He wrote the scriptures. Not going to the scriptures. Y'all go read the scriptures. And when I saw the circles, I remember most of them being Israel men. And when I asked them if they could come with them to help the woman, it was showing me that we have to go to the places as prophets and leaders to help those in need. Because of my dream, I was going there to help the woman again. Okay, got more to it than that. That's what he put down. Yeah. And they said, no, a surfer. Because I know Jerry is young, he don't know, all right. But a surfing boat, they had this man in Hawaii who was, man, the big kahuna. That's what they call him, the big kahuna. And he took a boat, a plank. He took a plank because it was when you're looking at a surfboard, the surfboard is just a wooden plank. It started out as a wooden plank that he took in shape and fashion and sand and did all that. Then got up on it and started surfing. All right. Because that's what it is. And go read it. We just finished reading the book of Napoli. We left all of us left upon our planks, our surfboards. No, he did pretty good. He got it. All right. Okay. He that scattered Israel shall gather Israel. All right. Help those in need, because my dream was going to help the woman again. Let me see. Let me see. I came too far. That we said. I was the surfer. I remember most of them being Israel men. He was the surfer, left on the planks. And when I asked them if I could come with them to help the woman, it was showing me that we have to go to those places as prophets and leaders. Israel, what he made out of y'all. Prophets and leaders, what? Kings, priests, and to help those in need because of my dream, I was going to help the woman again. And who the woman represent? The church? All right. No, not just, done real good. All right. And when, because we all were separated on our planks, and then we all of came back together. Go read the book of Nephilim. We just went over Nephilim. All right, well, do it as you want to do, but that's what you say you got it. And when they say only one spot left, it means I just made it just in time to go to help people when God sent me somewhere. So only one thing is left to be done, because I remember our father Jacob came on a ship and got us all back together. Go read the book of Nephilim. That's where this dream is at, in the book of Nephilim. And part about American show, the other people going to that one, I'm not quite sure, but I went to go into my bag and people was playing a game where if you could get hit, you have to go into the army. And so that's going to happen in America. And that's what they're doing now. They're losing control. Every time, I told you this once before, because when you start going back, adding it up and looking into history like we're supposed to have done, that's what God showed us. Every time Israel start getting out of the bondage and getting more knowledge and wisdom, understanding, and start, you can easily add it up and see. And so they will start a war. And they will start a war. The Vietnam, Korean, and all that, they start them wars. Right. And when they start a war, Israel have to change. Now they're going to war. The people going to war, their mind is no longer on being Israel. Your mind is no longer on the truth, but of the things of this world. Because the war about to start now. Yeah, they're about to start a war now. That's what he's telling you now. And that's what why they started. We got to get control over these niggas. Yeah, we got to get control. We're losing control over. So we got to get that control back, because Israel is rising up all over the world. They are now becoming to know who they are and to receive power from up on high. Because all the distractions, because that's what Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, Farrakhan, and slavery, and Martin Luther, all that is a great distraction. Now, no longer we are falling for no distractions. So now it's time, desperate men make mistakes. Desperate men, and I know desperate times call for desperate measures. And so now they're getting all together, boy. They're about to start another world war to get control of the masses again. Because why the poor and innocents are out there fighting this war, they in their palace and mansion calling the shots. Yeah, now they use Hitler. They use just a good time for us to do this. Let's get them to do that. And they got them to do what they want them to do. They back in their lane, huh? All right. So now they're losing control of the masses, because Dr. Pereira and his husband told you, order out of chaos. So they start this mess and this war, and then they can get the order out. All right. No, because they're doing other things, just like China and all them say, all right, they ain't got to take it over. All they got to do is have it to be unpleasant conditions where they get control over what they want to get control over. All right. Well, keep watching that, because you already know. If you don't think you're going to war with Asia, then go read second chapter of Idris. There's in other books also, but I suggest you go read second chapter. Second Idris, chapter 13, 14, 15, and 16, and tell me about it. Yeah. No, you got a little thing down there. Nigga, you can say, write something, you're a liar. Write a comment, you're a liar. Say something, you're a liar. That's not going to happen. Right, bro? But anyway, I told you how many times I've been told you. I told you that in the dream and vision, they're gonna have a draft because, well, you had President Obama, ex-President Obama now, but when he was in office, he was, well, I'm gonna change this. Yeah, we're gonna make it so that everybody, we're gonna make sure that alphabet community can go to war also, and that's what he did. So when they come and say, well, I'm gay, I like to take it because when I went to the military, first thing to do, bend over, touch your toes, open up your buttocks. And that's what I did. Open up the crack of your ass. Yeah. Yeah. And so I did that. And then they say, all right, you're good to go. Right. And so they don't have to do that now. They don't have to tell them, bend over. They ain't gonna be, no, they don't have to do that. You good. You good. Yeah. So that was no, because they have doctors, lawyers, nurses, and all time. Yeah, talk about well, my husband, yeah, just like Brittany Griner, my wife. So all of them gonna go, all of them gonna be in that draft. That's why he did that. For y'all looking at that right then and now, you're not looking down the future. 5, 10, 20 years when they kick off this big war and everything. Well, we got enough bodies, right? All right. Because it's not gonna go like they think it's gonna go. Because man, if just like John McCain and Bush Jr., Senior, whatever it is. Anyway, John McCain was a fighter pilot, and he wanted to go in Bush when rolled it out as National Guard. Yeah. So they think it's gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that. It's not. It's not. All right. No, God Lord already told you how it's gonna be. Gonna be blood up to the horse's brow. Ain't nobody coming back from that. All right. Anyway, so they're gonna have it. So God sure know we all of us get these dreams now. Once you obey the voice, keeps commandments, everybody get these type of dreams to show you what's coming. All right. No, it say when they say they only had one spot left, it means I just made it just in time to go out to help people. And when God sends me somewhere, the part about America shows the other people going to that one I'm quite sure of. But when I went to go into my bag and the people was playing that game, where if you get hit, you have to go into the army. And we're showing the draft kids around the age are going to be drafted to the war soon. Stop right there. No, because he showed me, I told you I had a dream and vision. And now the house and stuff completed now. And the dream and vision, they was rounding up people. These children, they had children with 9mm stuff. They were rounding up people now with this woman. Say, wait. And we go in the alley and we hide. I'm just trying to give you much of it I possibly can. And no, I have it written down somewhere, and so I'm telling from remembrance. And so, no, then I see the children and everything have a whole pile of them rounding up everybody. And they got the M6, they got the 9mm handgun. So I see one of the children, man, this boy could have been no more than 12, 14 years old. Man, it's one of my old video. And so I get down there, I say, wait a minute. So I get my belt, put my belt around my neck and give the woman the end of the belt, and I act like I'm a dog. And I go at the dog and I jumping on him and licking his face there. And the boy said, he get there and start laughing and everything. And I took that pistol out of his hand. Right. And I hold it up against him. And I don't think I shot it. And trying to find, look at the weapon. On the weapon had all it had was one shell in it, one shot in it, one bullet in it. And I said, man, then when we round up all of them, there was children. And then they say they made us do this. Yeah. So that was in the dream and the vision. Because that's what they're doing. That's a draft, isn't it? If they take them children, man, when I was coming up, no, they was drafting them young boys, sending them off to Vietnam. Yeah. I'm just telling you what they did. And every time, just like right now, they lose control of the mass and everything. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna send them to war, and we're gonna get back control of the thing. Because during Vietnam, go listen to some of them songs. Oh, bring them boys back, bring them. Wow, what is it good for? And so they had all those type of songs. Where you think them songs came from? Do it like they always do. When they first start out, they'll draft a whole lot of Esau. And they flooded with Esau, but as time go on, Esau, all you seen was us. We was the only ones. Now they still had Esau captains and head of everything. Yeah, but the majority of them throwing the bodies on there. No, there was Israel, and they was ruining a whole lot of people's career. And I don't know, I'm saying, you ever seen a grown man cry? And they tell you about Vietnam, man, them dudes be crying. Yeah. Only that post it was for Donald Trump. All right. No, Ellen, did you see the blessing for everyone? The only one that posted was for Donald. Don't worry about it. Yehuda, we know they fighting against us. We're not worried about that. We passed that pettiness. Let them do that. But anyway, and so no, and so no, man, now Leroy was 60-something years old. 60-something years old. But Vietnam has such an effect upon him. And he said now, and he was telling me about what happened to him and how they drafted him. He was going to be a football player. And he was a fullback. And he had everything. Yeah. And he got drafted. And they changed his career. After that, he never was the same. How all of them come back from Vietnam. How all of them come back from war. And he was telling about the things that he see, boy, them tears start flowing down his eyes. Because war is a horror. When you talk about war, one thing I knew was worse than war, that was slavery. Man, slavery was way worse than war. The horror. Because at least with war, you have a chance of seeing your loved ones again. You have a chance of seeing your homeland again. But during slavery, you didn't have that opportunity. Well, where are you at now? Okay. But anyway, and so so that was they're gonna have a draft. Yeah. Because they tell you how the world, but no, man, they got them people that kind of Iran, Iraq, Chinese, they got women. They got women. That they're trained in the United States too. For your education, United States also we have prepared our women for fighting battle, combat ready. Now we have women Green Beret. Now we have women SEALs. Now we have women Special Forces. Now we have some of the top ranked women in the world. So that would tell you. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. God sends me somewhere. The part about America, sure, the other people going to that, I'm quite sure. But I went to go into my bag. My people was playing a game where you get hit, you have to go into the army. It was showing that the draft. Oh, another thing. I was telling you about the kids. So after that, when we found out that it was children, I woke up at that dream. But during after slavery, now they'll say because that's what they're doing now. They just won't get anything on your child record. Anything that they catch them on jaywalking. This is happening in China now. Yeah, they get anything on your child record and everything, and and that's a strike. And so they're gonna be catching these children with drugs and everything, and gonna be off and on. Say we're gonna now. So he done a federal. That's what they're going with the guns now, and making them mandatory 4 or 5 years in penitentiary. And they say, well, you have to wait. The lawyer come to they call them people. The public defender come over there and say, well, this is what I can do. I can get them out that mess. So you can. Yeah, it's gonna cost you though. How much it gonna cost? Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna charge you like Now I can get them out of $4,000 or $5,000 for murder rap. Yeah, I can get them out that murder rap. About 20K. Yeah, yeah. Or if it be somebody high up, see, I can get them out the murder, but they're gonna cost you up 100,000. You know, it depends on what the person can afford. But this is what they're gonna do. And then you're gonna tell them, say, well, how can I get out there? Well, you know, they got this program where he can go to the military and he can avoid all that. All you gotta do is sign the papers and go to the military. Then what you think they're gonna do? And see, that's how they're gonna get a whole lot of Israel children there. I think how they're gonna get a whole lot of Israel children doing that. I'm just telling you, man, that's in the dream and the visions. Yeah, yeah, they done that. After World War II, that's what they done. That what they done. Uh no, that what they done after slavery. They was catching them and putting Trump up charges on like they stole something and they did this and who gonna dispute it? Right, and they put him in jail, just like they have a man now in Louisiana, done 40-something years for something that he didn't commit. So that's not nothing new. They always done it. They ain't gonna do it again. All right, just letting you know, because that's in that dream and vision, and they're gonna be doing Trump up charges on them children. Right. Now, I've been railroad just like when they had the New York Five or how many of them children and all them children, made all them children confess to something that they didn't do and give them children all that time. So they're gonna be doing the same thing. You're dealing with Esau. Esau, even is wicked. He's a villain. He's a monster. He is a monster. Do everything for the sake, forgive everything for the sake of money, and do everything according to his father who? The devil. So I'm telling you that, that's why, okay, well, you go ahead on there. All right. Anyway, no, see. All right. So third dream interpretation. I thought I had done them all. No, we got another one I haven't done. Wait. Uh-uh. Oh. So they're gonna be doing that. Yeah, they're gonna be doing that, man. I'm just telling you. All right. I mean, I'm just telling you that's in the dream. That's in the vision that he said. All right. Anyway, I'm just telling y'all, man. All right. All right. Well, I guess that's it, huh? All right. No, showing the draft kid was showing the draft for the kids. We're not gonna get to. We're gonna go far as we can. I don't think we're gonna get to the lesson today. All right. Now hold up a minute, Belshazzar. You might have to wait a minute. Anyway, because let me get this out. Because Jared posted, and I want to get much as I can to the people as I can. All right. So no, I'm just telling you what's going on. They tell you what they're gonna do, how they're gonna be railroading these children and going into the military. Okay, you're looking at it now, but when it kick off, it's gonna be a whole different thing. All right. It's gonna kick off. You're looking at it now. All right. Anyway. All right. Let me see. Let me get this out there. And then let me see. You got another one. I'm just telling y'all the truth. If I'm lying to you, okay? Y'all didn't have y'all dream about that yet? Well, I had it. That's how I'm able to tell him. All right. Poor children. And that's what they're going to do to them. Railroad them children and to go into combat. Yeah. Nah, I thought I had finished it. Let me see. I thought I had to finish it. All right. No. Because that's what they're going to do. They're going to, them children. Children, how the children going to know, I don't want to go to jail, Mom. I have to go. I'm going to go. Yeah. All right. No. Let me see. All right. Going to be drafted into the wall soon, and when the ball hit me, it wasn't affected. And the instruction told the people not to touch me, that God's angel protected me from the war to come. See? And he already told you, he's going to make them scared of you. Right. All right. Okay. That's what it says. Okay.
No, that what it says. The kids around my age are going to be drafted into the wall soon. And when the ball hit me, I wasn't affected. The instructor told the people not to touch me because that's God's angel protecting me from the wall to come. And that's what's gonna happen. I don't know, man. Come on, man. The day's a short day, and I ain't gonna get to the lesson, but I'm just telling you. Because why you think we're doing this? I told the holy angels not gonna let them people do your thing. How many times I have to tell y'all that? All right. Okay, touch not my minority, do my pride. I tell y'all the same thing. Jerry is a prophet. All right. The second dream interpretation, I was in high school, so that means that I was higher learning. And I was fighting bullets all the day by bare hands, and that means learning how to fight the bullets, the demons, the Christians, and the camp doctrine, people who bullet people and to place fear upon defenseless, prey upon defenseless people, and place fear upon the defenseless people who know better, and they don't. And my friend who was getting bullied, whom I seen as my little brother and represents Israel, in a state that we are in, this deja vu, man, everything come flashing right back. Oh man, a dream and vision I had of this. Yeah, now it's gonna happen. Ain't nothing y'all can do. All right. And my friend was getting bullied, who I see as my little brother represents Israel, the state that we are in now, and the bullies of the world, because we have no power over them in Christianity and other doctrines. We are getting bullied, abused, and taken advantage of us. And when I get to hit the bullet, hit my friend's sister, and see, I realized after the dream it wasn't an accident because God is going to chastise our women as well, because no one gets away with anything in this life, even our women, and remind me of their verse. Now read it, because I told you this yesterday. I tell you this in the Loud Dream Vision, and you go on YouTube right now, and that man up there trying to, and IUIC people they're not doing it. No, all they're doing is trying to humble them so what they can have sex with them. Yeah, you know, shame and bash them, and next thing you know, because they're doing that. They had this movie about no man, Huey P. Long, governor. He was gonna be the president. No, anything come from from Louisiana talking about being, they're gonna kill that. We squashed that right fast. Because they had no, another representative, Hale Boggs, and he was gonna be president. That plane, they haven't found that plane yet. But anyway, so Huey P. Long, and he told them, say what they do. In the daytime, you're talking about them and you're smashing and bashing, but at nighttime, you're doing the roly, the pull in the bed with them. They ain't doing the same thing right now. They talk about them in daytime, and you go out. Now I heard what you said, and oh baby, now you know I do that for anything for you, and you know that's just politicking. Yeah, here I bought you something, and she go there find that box of mine. How much is this? That's just a little something for baby, about 100,000. Okay. Then she go in there and she think about the money, let him have his way. What you need, baby? Let me do it everything. You need a little polishing up now, I can do that. Yeah. That's what they do. They're doing it right now. What you think that is? Just a question. What you think that is? All right. At the daytime, they're talking about it, and at the nighttime, and in the strip club. And she on the pole and everything. What you think that is? It's the same thing. That's the same thing. All right. Just let you know, man, y'all being greatly deceived. Go read what our father, I already read what our father Judah said was going to become of us. All right. No, because I already know. All right. Oh man, had these dreams and visions. All right. How you think I got the books and everything? All right. Anyway, Jared telling you exactly right. Exactly right. Because they're doing the same thing right now. They talk about the women and everything. Men too. The men lying with the men. Going down. Now I heard you say that night. Well, you know, that's just politics. You know how me and you roll. We know how we do it now. I don't know about that one. Oh, come on now. I know you're gonna not gonna let that little thing stop us for. Oh no, I got something extra special for you. No, not till you say you're sorry. Well, what you got?
And then he go there and say, hey, whoa, that what you got for me? All right. You should have been done that. I'm not mad. I was just messing with you now. Come on. And then they lie down and they commit a bomb, and that's what they do. All right. And then I'm lying then. All right. Well, just a liar then. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Anyway, so no, because that's what they're doing. Anyway, because they're doing the same thing now. I see people out there, all that talking and everything, all those mega pastor preachers, even the little ones who you haven't heard about, these citizens, they're doing the same thing. Yeah. Baby, where you going? No, I'm going to meet Sister so-and-so down there. And me and her going to have a little Bible lesson. She going to say, a Bible lesson, huh? I know what type of lesson you're going to. Don't stay long. And don't give it all to her. Say something for me when you come out. Baby, you need to stop playing. And then that's what he's going to do. Tell you from experience. No. How many now you're a young man, how many you think you can handle all of us? We're going to find out. That's what they do. That's right. That's why you think them IUICHO5 people and the rest of them beating down Israel women. Why? Why you think they're making some of them eunuchs? Why? All right. Just letting you know. Just letting you know what's going on. Anyway, just telling you. And my friend was getting bullied, who I've seen as my little brother represent Israel state. All right. Doctor getting bullied and abused and taken advantage of, which we know that was a prophecy. And now that's Christianity, and they're all over the world just like that. All our people all over the world. All right. Are now the bullies of this world, and because we have no power over them in Christianity and over the doctrine, we're getting bullied and abused and taken advantage of. And I went to go to hit the bullet, hit my friend's sister. Still realized after the dream wasn't an accident, because God is going to chastise our women. Well, all right, get away with anything in this life. So that's what's going on now. Okay. No, I'm telling them, they want to know how it really goes down. I mean, we done went over everything with them. Because when they repent with their whole heart and really want husbands instead of monies, and really want to obey the voice, keep the commandment, that's the only time that thing will go well. Other than that, it's not going to go well with them. They're going to keep going to the same thing. I heard Shaq on there talking about how it finally came out, admit to that, how he was running the women, and he had everything at home. But that's no, she was doing the same thing. What you think she went for you for? She knows you was the whole, but she thought she could tame him. I'm going to tame that big old monster. That giant, he's mine. I'm going to tame him. What you going to tame with the good? And now she thought she can do. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not going to do it. All right. No. Anyway, I'm just telling you what's going on, man. You can call it what you may. All right. And when I saw my best friend went to apologize because he was the big brother, because I felt bad of bringing judgment upon our women, but I had to. My best friend, who was actually, Jesus said, it's okay, calm, without word, because he knows that it has to be done unto our people. A slave would not be what? Chastise. Slave would not, no, you can't, not with words alone. You're going to have to chastise. You're going to have to inflict some pain or something on. Oh, no, it's coming. Oh, no, it's already. Go read the Isaiah chapter 3. I hope you might have posted. All right. No, I haven't been reading the scriptures, but all right. That's what Jesus is, a friend of mine. And the police all know, because he said he was going to do the interpretation. I just say a few things that I thought he wasn't going to get yesterday. Go listen to yesterday. Right. And the police officer that would walk away fast from the Pharisees and hypocrites with the power in the world, who want to condemn the righteous and cause false accusations and call good evil and evil good. That's where it was going at the day. We were anyway. evil good for their own personal interests and gain. That's what they're doing now. The Pharisees, scribes, and hypocrites, Jesus told you already there, and they're doing the same thing now. And they get up there like they work for you 100% now. As long as you cracking open your pocketbook, going to the ATM machine and filling their pocket up, we good. But let that money and stuff around our money stop coming in. That's what they did to Jesus. Yeah, they just had them Pharisees, scribes, and said, "Nah, our pocketbooks, man, what happened?" And they stopped running behind us. Oh, let me touch him and go, oh, master, 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 doing that to the rabbi and all that. Had stopped because the truth had came on the scene, Jesus. And people start following Jesus, 5,000, 7,000. Because if they had 5,000 men, well, it might have been 10 or 15,000 people following Jesus. They had 7,000, might have been 14 to 21,000 people following Jesus. Do the math. All right, so you had about that many people following Jesus, and Jesus was saying, sit down. All y'all hungry, he fed them all. And after he fed them all, he did what? He healed them all. Go read it. All the ones that didn't get healed with the Pharisees, scribes, and hypocrites, they're the ones, but all the rest of them who came there, they left away. Oh, go read it. Then after that, about 70 of them, besides the 12, 7 of them, look, I'll give you all this power. I want y'all to go out there and heal the sick and there. Go ahead and show them that I'm not that my Father sent them. I am who we say I am. And he sent them out. Just like y'all listen to me and say, now, let's go listen to that crazy white he babbler and see what that babbler got to say. Then what happened? Y'all came listening to me. I tell you, bro, I can't do nothing for you. But you said, I told you I can't do nothing for you, but I know who can. Obey the voice, keep the commandment, go back and establish a personal relationship with you creator. Now what then happen? Now what then happen? Hey, I told you I can't do nothing for you. All right. Y'all gonna be doing the same thing. You're gonna tell I can't do nothing for you, man. Come here and pray for me. Lay your hands on me. Lay my hands on you. But you said, yeah, I know that seed. And that still goes. But what you gonna do after I lay my hands up on you? Are you gonna repent? Are you gonna obey the voice? Are you gonna keep the commandments? Are you gonna keep the covenant, the 248, the 365? Or are you gonna go back into Christianity and do like you've been doing? Right. You want to be made whole? Yeah. Even right now, you text and write and say, I want to be made whole. That is very possible. But what are you going to do? Anyway, let's continue on. Because like Jesus said, and I'm going to tell you the same way. Because I see a couple of brothers right now, they don't know what's going on. But Lord God said, what the Lord God told a woman. He said, neither do I condemn you. And said, go sin no more. These something worse. Some worse thing happening to you. And so when I see my brother like Yeshua, Eternal Tabernacle, yeah, look like Jesse Elton got trapped in there, wondering about Eli. Because this not Christianity where you can one day be in it and the next day you'll be out. You went and made a covenant with the Lord God Jesus, and he kept his side. He said, well, you start getting your new name, you start getting the whites, you start getting the different color stones, you start getting your hammers, your gold, you start getting all that. And what happened? As soon as Satan attacked you, then said, well, no, Satan started attacking, well, I'm going to sit this one out. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. You go in on with calamity after calamity, and chastisement will happen unto you. Because you was being tried to see what you was going to do during that situation. You got to be gold tried to fire. You got to be tried. All right? Just like, just like Eli, when you sit them back there, well, you got to see. You got to know what you're going to do. In that situation, when you come against all those people, are you going to do what? Go along with them and tuck your tail between your legs? Yeah. Or you going to stand up like the Most High in the power, the might of the Most High? What you going to do? And so I'll be very concerned about y'all because I went through the same thing as y'all going through, and I told y'all I did. All right. No, because who you think I'm afraid of? Truly, who you think I'm afraid of? You think I'm afraid of you, the people? I don't care. They can have 1 billion people out there, and all of them have their knives and clubs and pistols and their weapons and ones that we're going to kill you. I don't care. It's better for you to destroy my body instead of me resting in hell. Do what you got to do, but I'm still going to preach this teaching and show you the truth. All right. That's you can, all right. Just let you know. We went out and I talked to my father before the man could get to him. That was me confessing my sins. And also God sees all and knows all, even if I be false accused. And he said that he understood and said, just like me in high school, that's showing that we all must be innocent and hold 7 virgins like Jesus did to walk back. See, and when he started to spout false accusations against me, I defend myself that's using wisdom and knowledge from testimony to destroy false doctrine, bring forth that really happened in the truth. So that's how I told y'all all the time. And when none they got it out there, they know when I went against these people, told these people listen to whatever they were saying at that time and the lie, I would go straight to the scripture, no matter what book it is, because there's nothing for you to copy. Nothing for you select, copy and paste and put it on the website that they're what they're speaking about, the comment section, and just post it to them. Because you didn't warn them, you didn't show them. So they want to keep on preaching that false and that lies, let them go home. But no one know for sure that when the Lord God give us the power as he have given us, and we going out, we go. There ain't gonna be no playtime. Not gonna be no playtime. Ain't gonna be no game. We gonna be saying that's gonna happen to them. That's gonna happen to them. And we not talking about the ones, the little followers. We're talking about the heads of them, the bishops and the rabbis and the pope and the false prophets. We gonna be wearing them all out. Yeah, they gonna be saying, don't mess with him. You one of them. Yeah. Okay, because you're always going to have, always say, nah, I want the money. Now that man there, all the women sitting down, all the young women, like I told you yesterday, they're like a rose, a beautiful flower, fading fast. And all of them want to talk about their monies and everything like that. Now, you done passed and you're not no virgin. Y'all not virgins. Y'all not, but I can tell why you speak. And if you're a virgin, you wouldn't even be on that show. I know how virgins be so shy and they don't want to get away from everything. But they not knowing they're up there talking power and boastful and everything. Yeah, he can have this. He got 20,000 a month. You give him 20, oh yeah, he can wear it out. You gonna give me 90,000? Oh no, he can have. You gonna give me $1 million? He can get it. Like that's a lot of money. All right, well, we find out how much it is. I did. All right. All right. Anyway, no. You gotta have it. And when he started to spout false against me, and I defend myself using wisdom, knowledge, testimony, destroy false doctrine, bring forth what's really happening true. The kids on the bike showed that everything is going to come slowly, but it's coming. And when the kids said that, they always picking on us, especially Jared, that's showing that the people in power always take advantage and hurt our people, but especially those who are young in age, and target them so that they can destroy their life later on. And that's what's going on now. I know you got that dream vision perfect. Yeah, let's go. Because I'll tell you all the same thing, and now God is showing it to them. Because as long as you're in your youth, they can use you. When I was in my youth, I didn't know. And when I used to wear my butt out, come on over here. Yeah, come over here and get some food. We're going to take good care of you. Yeah. Next thing you know, I was doing stuff and then working and stuff. And next thing you know, I'm in the bed with them. Yeah, one I got this one. Yeah. They wouldn't know. They was not merciful. They didn't play with me because I didn't know. And when you don't know, them demons take hold of you and have their way with you. They're happening to them also. Yeah. You know, them demons come at night, have their way with them. No, because a lot of times you think that you going after them, they going after you. And they don't even know, just like that man in Boston. And that woman seduced him because she wanted that. He dated Nia Long, one of the top actresses in Hollywood. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's your man. Yeah, that's your man. Won't be for long. Because she there with him every day. You out there shooting films and everything like that. And she there every day, passed by, got on her expensive perfume, wearing her high, because he gone with you. Wearing the best of the best, got the best of the best every day going past him. Yeah. The demons took a hold of him. I'm just telling you. And then they come up there and they didn't do her nothing, did him everything. Why he should have known. He should have known. So you never been seduced? All right. You never been raped? Never took advantage of? All right. There's a question. There's a question. I'm talking about a man. I ain't talking about the woman, I'm talking about men. All right. Anyway, because that's what they do, your youth. They want your youth. Just like when the women used to come on and say, girl, you don't do that. You in your earning years when you're young and young and cute and pretty, whatever they call them these days. Yeah, you're in your that's not gonna last forever. You're in your the days that in your yearning or earning years, you're supposed to be having children and get those children. I know, boy, they got the young women right now. They got some women out there living in the slums and city, as y'all say, ghettos and everything. And you go up to that woman and she just looks so fine, healthy, figure all good, and skin all. And you go there and say, hey, what's your name? Oh, no, I'm not married. How many children? I have 8 children. What? And look like that? Because she's and she's about might be 22 years old. Right. Because that's when the time is supposed to go read address. And address is plain to you. A woman having a baby at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and at the young years, not like having a child 29, 30, 31, 32, and up in age. They're 2 different type of people. Man, go read it. All right, well, anyway. No, because that's what they do. And then because they got a lot of women out there. In Hollywood, they tell you the same thing. When they was young and how they was out there in Hollywood, yeah, now they ain't got, oh, well, we don't have too many parts. Julia Roberts, when she was out there, she played Pretty Woman. And now she can't get nowhere near a pretty woman. She have to play her old mother. George Clooney the same way. You got to play her father. That's how I do it. Some of them, they kick them out all together. Yeah, some of them, they kick them out all together. All right, I'm just letting you know. They'll tell you about it. They'll tell you about it. All right. Anyway, let's go. Noble asks Raven Simone, her and her wife. Anyway, say young in the age and target them early so they can destroy their life later on. I tried to see what pink meant, but I couldn't find anything that stumped me. So I got the pink. Yeah, I got the pink. What it could mean being when I was in the back seat, and I say it again, what happened at school when my father was driving, I couldn't see the face of that was God showing me in control. And everything I did to combat the demons and bullies was all of him. And was like how Jesus did that and why he said again, that just like me in high school. So all that's, no, because that's how I learned in innocence and everything, because we become that once again. When you obey the voice, keep the commandments, take a hold of the 7 virgins, all that happen again. Can a man, because I was born again. Can a man go in the womb the second time being born? That was Nicodemus asked God, asked Jesus, Lord God, and you can be born again. And so I was born again, felt like a newborn baby. I'm telling you. And then after I had sinned and fell into Christianity and all that and got out of it, next thing you know, I got out of that too. I got out of the bed. Felt like a little child. Not only felt like I seen myself as a little child, not only felt like a little child.
Right. Then I've been growing up ever since. Then next thing you know, you have a picture. You see yourself in the mirror. The one time I saw myself in the mirror all buff when I was young. Black hair, jet black hair, and jet black beard and all like that. Yeah. And then next time I saw myself in the mirror, then I had the white hair and how no still young features, but I had the white hair and all like that. In the mirror, just like they have in the Shepherd apartment. So you see yourself like that. Oh, you're gonna see yourself like that. All right. Third interpretation, I was having sex with a demon. I was in middle school. I was in the middle about the climax, and I stopped and called upon God and left. Now I had that also. I told you about that dream. That me conquering a demon in which he had me in a lock of my own lust for years, and now God showed me I have the power and spirit to call upon God at any time in my most dark and bleak moments. I told y'all that same thing happened. It would have happened to me. That's why I give it unto y'all, because it have happened unto me. Man, well, when you have the power with this thing, just like now, we wait, hurry up, man, hurry up so we can go ahead and get started for the covenant. And they're not gonna miss the covenant. And now I've been keeping the covenant all this minute. Now I got a dream that now I'm not gonna say it. I'll wait till tomorrow. Just tell you the two dreams. No, I know what that paint means. I have the power and the spirit to call upon God at any time. And when in my most dark and bleak moment, when I was in the next scene with my best friend, means I was with Jesus, my angel, and we was about to go to a party. And the parties are fornication of all kind, drunkenness. I was about to go down that path, but because I only wanted to smoke to get high, in other words, receive higher learning, desire wisdom above all, then I was able to notice the very dark Israel woman who was smoking, always having wisdom and higher learning with them, and asked them if I may partake with them in the desire, ask for more wisdom, understand. Yep. No, he got it. He got it. Yeah. Now I didn't think he was gonna get that part, but he did. All right. Because I told y'all that, because smoking mean more. It's not all right. Do in real life, are you still smoking? Are you still doing all that in real? You're not. So that's what it means to get high, to get more full of the spirit, get higher and more of the spirit. Man, come on. Because he doesn't drink wine, he doesn't drink alcohol, because he told you that. Right, Jacob. No, Father Jacob, Father Isaac. And Father Isaac was blind, and he told you what alcohol does. No. Let's stop. We know what it is. Let them go find out. Higher learning to them, asking if I may smoke with them in desire and asking for more wisdom and understanding that saying yes was confirmed. I'm going to learn a lot more. When my friend I was going upstairs, he said, we are going so high, we're going to be off plan. That means I'm making my way along with Jesus. All my angels going to receive higher knowledge that is in heaven. In other words, like my friend said, that is all planet. Now let's stop. Because that's all planet is heaven, right? Heavenly wisdom, heavenly power. Because I saw Asa and Belshazzar. No, I told you my ladder. I only had one ladder that I had to attach to that ladder. The ladder didn't have nothing. Just was going up into heaven. Right. And then now no, it came down and now right, this thing is not that old. And then when it came down, there was complete. And I just had to check theirs where they had finished that. And I said, no, I didn't finish mine. I just had one more thing to do for my ladder to be complete. The ladder is a ladder of faith, man. Theirs are complete. They did theirs. All right. Man, do you know? Jerry got it all in dream. Now y'all tell me y'all didn't have no type of dream, a similar dream to this. You can't tell me you haven't had. All right. Okay, well, anyway. Going upstairs, keep going on. Man, I told you I saw the angels and the heavens open, they were ascending and descending. Yeah, I seen them on steps. I just had dreams of vision of steps. Oh, so many. Anyway. Understand saying yes, it was confirmed I'm going to learn a lot more. My friend was going upstairs. He said, we are going to be high. We're going to be off plan. It means I'm making my way up along with Jesus. or my angel going to receive higher knowledge that is in heaven, or other words, knowledge of heaven, like my friend. No, you get to go to heaven. Yeah, I've been to heaven a few times, many times I didn't know I was in heaven. I didn't know. All right. And like my friend said, that is all planned when I saw all the clocks on everything being different shapes and sizes was showing me that the time is something. It's something that is controlled and owned and used. However, God and the angels make it. And compared to eternity, time is in this world doesn't matter. That's why there are so many clocks, because all right, that's his. Let him do his interpretation. That's his. All right. That is controlled and owned and used however God and the angels make it. Compared to eternity, time in this world doesn't matter. That's why there are so many clocks, because having all those clocks shows that times go on for infinity, and that the time here on earth is short compared to eternity. It is. Yeah, yeah. What is it now? Now we went over there. We're not going. I don't really remember any more of the dreams. That's pretty good, Jared. Now you got that one. You got that one. No, may Lord God bless you. I had a dream last night. Now I only got a few minutes left, man. All right, a dream last night. I saw the stars falling from heaven. Oh, stars falling from the sky. People was trying to figure out what they can do to survive. Then next, you get this dream time, man. You know, listen to some of our other dreams. I told you, all of y'all get these type of dreams. Because some of us, we the ones gonna be calling stars from out of heaven. We are the ones gonna be doing it. Go see. Go see. Next thing I heard a song from the piano that I think I remember most revelation. The stars of heaven fell upon unto the earth, even the fig tree cast untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. What was the song? I'm sorry. It was so, man, go ahead, man. Because this is a short day. It wasn't long. It was not long, Jared. Don't worry about that. Be not frantic, Jared. Stop apologizing. God gave it to you to give it unto them. They got a lot out of it. They learned how to read more dreams and visions. All right. No, you keep doing it just like you're doing it. Don't worry about how long it is. Just was music. All right. No, Asa. It wasn't just music, because that's the power that God has shown you. And I don't know who you're talking to. All right, you're talking to somebody, because type in lovely voice. Type in voice. Type in lovely voice. Type in voice. That's all you gotta do. Type in song. Play a song. Somebody type in there before we leave. We got about 5 minutes. Somebody type that in there. Because you said next thing I heard a song from piano that I think I remember more. Right. So that's about him. No, he talking to somebody. He talking to some people. Well, they're listening to him, but somebody type that in. All right. No, it's typing in. You typing in, gonna come up. You typing in, it's gonna come up. I'm just telling you, type in lovely song. All right, the stars falling from heaven, that's found in the book of Joshua. Right. And lo, all right, there you say, lo, thou art of them a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. That's you, Ace. I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else, but I'm telling you what's in that dream and vision. All right, let's go. Now my time is up. All right, we go have mercy upon us, O Lord God of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hands against a strange nation, and let them see thy power. Let them see thy power. As thou was sanctifying us before them, thou magnify among us. Now, as thou was sanctifying us before them, be thou magnified among them before us. Show new signs, let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O God. Make new signs, show strange wonders, Glorify thy arm and thy right hand. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm that they may say, all right, no. Show new signs, make other strange wonder. Glorify thy hand, thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. I gotta stop there. Because when I mess up, I have to go all the way back. Yeah, sometimes I have to go all the way back to the beginning and get it all over again. Yeah. Show new sign, make other strange wonder. Glorify thy hand, thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous work. Raise up indignation, pour out wrath, take away the adversary, destroy the enemy. Make the time short, remember that covenant, let them declare their wonderful works. Let him that escape be consumed by the rage of the fire. And make the time short. Raise up indignation, pour out wrath, take away the adversary, destroy the enemy. Make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare their wonderful works. Let him that escape be consumed by the rage of the fire. Let them perish that oppress the people. Smite us under the heads of the ruler of the heathen that say, there's no other but we. Well, this one said, there is none other but we. Well, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and harry them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that are called by thy name, Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, the holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with the unspeakable oracle, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony to those that thou hast possessed from the beginning. Raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servant according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people, that all that dwell upon earth may know that thou art the Lord, eternal God. All right, put the rest up there.
No, see, like this sex site, free girls in your city. Oh, I'm gonna wear them out. Oh no, nah, he already showed me. I'm gonna wear all of them out. Watch, keep watching. No. I'm gonna wear them out. You know how it goes. You know when it's gonna happen. Yeah, you already know. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Because we got more time now. I don't want y'all to miss the covenant. Y'all been keeping the covenant all the time. Y'all got power, man. Y'all got the power. And y'all gonna be using that. Told you that. You think God was giving you all this power for you not to use, man? You know it does not work like that. Come on now, Belteshazzar. Now go ahead. We not losing. What we losing? We're not losing anything. All right. All right. Eli, if God send you back to the 7 days, if you're not finished with the 7-day Adventist people, remember, don't go. No, you don't have to go into the congregation for when that pastor and preacher get up there, because if you taught a lie, you're gonna preach a lie. But you do go, because Jesus was found in a synagogue early Sabbath morning. So do go to the Sabbath school. Just go to the Sabbath school, and Lord God will take care of you from there. Yeah, just go to the Sabbath school. That's what I did. I just went to the Sabbath school. And boy, I just went to the Sabbath school. Oh, they were glad. They were so glad. They was very happy to get rid of me. At least, no, because after I left out, then the plague started. And God let them know that a prophet had been among them. They didn't like it. So that's why I'm telling you, no, when they come up against you, that's why you study the testimonies. And you know the testimony, because that's all they're doing. They're regurgitating the same thing over and over again, but you have the testimony. You know the origin of the thing, where they have kibbles and bits, as they say. You have more than that, right? You have the origin of it. And now God gonna teach and show you what to do. He's gonna tell you what's going on now, because when they come up, first of all, you're gonna have a dream the night before or that morning on something, and you're gonna hear audible voice say some words. And so when you get there and somebody asks that question, you're gonna be able to tell them. Yeah, that's what happened to me. And then, all right, my time is up. Give Caesar what belongs unto Caesar. Give God what belongs unto God, and give me what is mine. Just remember what you have learned, Eli.
Yeah, just remember what you have learned, and don't put all that foolishness in your mind, in your head. This gonna happen at the different scenarios, and this gonna happen like that. That gonna happen. It never goes like you think it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen that way. So that's why the Lord God tell you, King David tell you what to do. Think upon the testimony and let the testimony be your counsel. So when you sitting down there, listen to their whatever lesson they're on, and you think about what really happened during that. That will keep your mind on. Don't keep your mind on what you got to say and what you got to do. You're not going to do it. That's in the book of Ecclesiastes. No, you can overcome it, but all right. The Eternal bless thee and keep the Eternal make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Eternal lift up his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy might. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor, Yehuda. Yeah, that's what y'all needed. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor, Eli. May the Lord God bless you, mighty woman of valor, Adonijah. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor, Asa. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor, Jaciel. Don't keep fighting, Jaciel. Don't give up. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor, Jared. May the Lord God bless you, mighty man of valor, Belteshazzar. Because that's why you're supposed to be giving free will offerings and alms, because it constantly keeps strengthening you. And then when something happens unto you where you fall, you easily get back up because God even gave you what you need to go, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Before you go, if something about to happen, go down, God always give you what you need before you go in that battle. If you need another sword, go in that battle, he give it to you. Need a glittering sword, he give you that. If you need another rod of iron, a stronger rod of iron, he give you that. Yeah, he gives it to you. You need a fiery sword, he gives it to you. Right, you need the helmet, you need another helmet. You need a different type of animal, give it to you. You need another type of crown or diadem, he give it to you. I'm telling you, before you go there, as need is, he give it to you. All right. So if you got to go in there and you got to bring a plague or something against the people, don't go in there with like they're doing howling, screaming, all that. Because when Ahab went against Elijah and told Elijah, well, what's supposed to happen when we worship idols? He said, well, I got idols in all the fields. And then Elijah, no, he did holler and scream and say, well, so be it. Just like that. That's what he said. Go read it. That's all he said. Well, so be it. And next thing you know, that drought and famine came on them. Yeah, I'm telling you. So y'all ain't got to do all that when them people come against you and everything. Remember the testimony would have how some of them just came, like when they came against Moses. When Moses, now, forgive me. I'm trying not to give away the secrets and mysteries. All right. But anyway, when they came up against Moses, Father Moses had to do nothing but open up his mouth and say a word, and boom. And y'all got the same thing. Just remember what they're saying, what they're doing, and try to bring them up, man. Well, Adonijah, she did. She went back to Psalms 35. Right. Now, I don't know who she bought that against, but it sure came against them. Oh, no, it happened. I know it happened. If it haven't happened, that it soon will be. Right. Because, man, that's one of mine. Anyway, this is not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah. Until next time, though. God loves y'all, man. Y'all just get rid of what they have taught you, man. Get rid of all